So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. The Lions will punt this ball away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
46-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 15.
Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Fight on these two.
First down.
All right, go, look.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pacheco. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Yellow. That's a line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll try to run for it. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. Gain of about 4. That brings up 4th down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's the Lions punt team now. As he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Yellow.
They'll be in here on the ground. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he's out of of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Yellow, yellow. How's the line, 80? Where's that?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this ball incomplete on third down. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
What?
On play action, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. To throw is Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tisla. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. He's got his man complete. That's Tisla. And he will score. Game on. Isaac Tisla. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a
He
stop?
is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Yellow, yellow. On the line, right? Fall down these two.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense call, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Talk things over before 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, Sunday on yellow. Attack, attack. Right side. Right side.
Now Mahomes. He's got his man he finds worthy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.